Hi collective, thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting. Let's go straight into the message. Okay, so our first card we're looking at is recovery. Do not block the heart. Okay, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Don't block the heart, because the heart is the seat of the soul. All right, go to spiritual recovery, because someone's looking for recovery from a loss. All right, someone's looking at spiritual poverty, because then we're looking at a charity. Well, you've got to use your intuition to create improvements, but someone looks like they're spiritually in poverty. We're looking at a karmic lesson. Somebody wants forgiveness for a positive change, because someone's looking at the inner strength. It could be a Leo person. Someone's in self-doubt, looking at weakness, maybe insecurities within the energy. So now, when it comes to practicality, maybe there's a few that feel like they have a low energy, because due to spiritual poverty, someone has weakness and insecurities with raw emotions. But remember, this is Earth School. You're here to graduate from your flaws, okay? I know we keep saying this is a universe, but try to look at it as a university, all right? This will help you to go within to try and seek your inner strength, because someone seems to have doubt. The energy seems to be doubt and weakness due to someone was lying. And the reason for the lie was because they were going through deception. So someone was being sneaking, someone was sneaking around, and they think they're getting away with it. But they understand it now, one mishap and you're going to be caught. So really, is it worth it? You have to really think to yourself. So now, maybe you have to rethink your prioritization, because we're talking about thinking about energy when it comes to practicality. Because someone was trying to look for a shortcut to recover from a material loss, okay? But not every shortcut is healthy, especially when it comes to a relationship with yourself. So instead of having a relationship with themselves, they're having a relationship with materialism. So that's why they made this shortcut to get through their responsibilities. So now someone's thinking they've got too much on their plate, okay? But someone needs to focus on the bigger picture, all right? So we're in the thoughts. You could be fighting over money, or there could be a financial friction right now, because someone's fleeting their success. But through this deception, someone's trying to like maneuver between energies, between practicality and thoughts, because now the energy is raw with emotions. Why? Because someone knows they've been caught by fraud. Someone's been tricking someone. Someone's been very strategic. And they're trying to prioritize, maybe. But they have to prioritize their thoughts and release from their own limited beliefs about materialism. Because someone is looking back when it comes to control. And it seems like someone's in their dark thoughts. They need to detach from the devil. Because it seems to be someone just looking for restoring. It's about control. And now the control, because someone can't control a fraud, now it's become resentment. And that resentment becomes the lack of will when it comes to the inner strength. Because there's self-doubt now. Why? Because they've been caught. So now the weakness, the energy is now raw emotions. Because now they're trying still with a lie to restore and control. But the energy is becoming resentment. So when it comes to the emotions, someone has to try and align, okay, their personal values and become into more being more realistic. Because when it comes to the devil energy, all right, you got to think of it. Gold, oil, diamonds, all right? G-O-D. That's taking someone into exploring dark thoughts. Why? Because that's their God. Gold, oil, diamonds. So they feel like spiritual recovery is all about materialism, recovering from materialism, but it's not. It's about correcting our flaws to walk in love, talk in truth, and walk in the middle passage of light and dark. So someone has to reprioritize, man, because we're looking at thief, looking at betrayal. Someone's being very dishonest about their feelings because they have a lack of purpose. So they're creating a fantasy, okay? Because they're trying to recover from a loss when it comes to materialism. They probably don't want to feel left out in the cold. So they're being very trickery. So when it comes to the emotions, they bring confusions and delusions. So someone has too many options. So now someone has to look within themselves and find their own star. All right. Someone feels very inspired. Okay. Looking at healing. No matter how difficult healing is, never give up. It's about having relationships with yourself. All right. Maybe someone feels inspired by the star inside of themselves. Could be a Aquarius person. We're looking at the purpose. Look at renewal. We're looking at spirituality. So somebody was looking fortune from a good omen. All right. An Aquarius person. But we're looking at alignments. We're looking at someone's personal values, because we're trying to bring Earth back into reality, because there's too much dark thoughts. Too much people are attached to the devil energy. Do you know what I mean? And that's not a good relationship with oneself. That's not self-love. So this person could be a Capricorn person. Do you understand? That's bringing betrayal within the thoughts. All right, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, or it could be a Leo person or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Because now someone's looking at spiritual recovery. All right, so we're looking at spiritual. Aquarius person is looking at the inner, all right, inner knowledge. Because you have to listen to your gut feeling. You know, the higher priestess is saying, look at your gut feeling. Turn inward. You know, you'll find the answers within yourself. And you'll head to a good period of growth if you're looking for recovery of loss. Because into me, I feel that there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that is seeking forgiveness from a higher priestess because they're in a karmic lesson. But it's coming under deception. Do you understand? In the energy, it's deception. So someone is getting recovery after experience, maybe with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Maybe a Leo person looking at a positive change. Or Earth sign person was looking for positive change, but they're weak. Their thoughts are too much in betrayal. Someone's looking to release the devil. Because someone's looking at someone's inner resources. You have to look within yourself and find your own inner resources. Maybe someone's struggling, overwhelmed when it comes to the energy of the inner strength. Maybe the inner strength is too binded into paranoia, because the energy seems to be exhaustion, lack of motivation. You know, someone's eating up inside. Maybe someone's losing a lot of weight because the demons are eating them up inside, man, for lying, stealing, cheating. And this is why someone's overwhelmed with their energy. They're on the edge. They're on the edge, man. We're looking at the thoughts of betrayal from the devil. From people's bad thoughts, man. People's bad thoughts. People's bad thoughts are bringing difficult decisions. Someone's bringing a stalemate because they were thinking more of financial security and recovery instead of spiritual richness, because of the thoughts of someone in your energy. You've got to use your own intuition. There seems to be a deadlock because someone is not spiritual. It is what it is. You've got to just accept things for what they are and find positive changes within yourself by listening, by going inwards. You have to understand people, things, and places are sometimes just our karmic lesson. So seek that strength within yourself and move away from people, things, and places that bring self-doubt, weakness. Because someone's very insecure. Why? Because they're not secure within themselves. Because they don't have no real purpose. It's mostly about trying to find money or recovery from loss. And the thoughts are forever in betrayal, deception, thievery. Someone thinks that they're getting away with it, but they're not. They're going to have to go back and talk to the devil. You have to go back and look at your shadow side. It is what it is. There's no running away. Someone's got consistent dark thoughts. Because someone's looking at a very difficult situation. Because it's related to balance. All right? and a relationship. So maybe someone's going for a very bad time to maintain a partnership, and someone's getting caught in the middle of an argument. So you have to see this as caution, like a person on the card. You have to like cover your heart, because the lady on the card is covering her heart and using her intuition. Even though they cannot see the people, things, and places, maybe their hands are tied, but they're covering their heart, because the heart is the seat of the soul. Because you have to see this as a caution, because someone's stuck in the middle. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. So now you have to choose to keep the blindfold on or avoid the issue, because it won't go away. So keep it on and go by faith and not by sight. Go by your own inner gut feeling, collective. Turn inward, because the answers are within you. You can release limiting beliefs by walking away from people, things, and places. Because someone in your energy, in their thoughts, keep on exploring the dark side. So you've got to detach, you know. You could be looking at Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is telling you to make a judgment without emotions. You have to take like inventory of all the facts before making a decision. Come to an intellectual conclusion, because someone's trying to turn their back, all right, on people, things, and places that have consistent dark thoughts. So we're looking at maybe somebody wants to be compassionate, but you have to think with your head rather than your heart right now, okay? Be independent, but don't lean too heavily on anyone. Because when that happens, when you're ready to leave, sometimes it's hard for people to leave because they become obsessed. But it's about the shadow of self and detaching from addictions, temptations, you know. Yes, there's lots of temptations in the world, but is it going against your values? Is it again against your alignment of your personal values? You've got to be realistic, because we're going for an energy shift, all right? Someone's got clarity about the lack of someone's purpose, all right? So maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person has bringing hope, healing. We're looking at faith, we're looking at the purpose. We're looking at our purpose, you know? Everything has a purpose, everything has a reason. So what's your season for your reasons, you know? For your difficult decision? Is things weighing you down? Have you got do you have to weigh up options? Or are you avoiding? You know, are you doing a karmic avoidance? Because now we're looking at a deadlock, all right? We're looking at stalemate. Someone's thinking about stagnation, maybe choices. Because someone's looking at a Queen of Swords. When it comes to new ideas, your energy needs for a certain project. And maybe someone's looking at Queen of Swords and they're asking, are you ready? Are you waiting? You just need to tap into yourself, collective. The mind is like a mind file. Just take some time out for yourself sometimes and just realign. Maybe look at your own personal values. Look within your emotions and be more realistic, because into me, I feel you can see clarity, because you know someone has a lack of purpose, because someone is in an argument about a financial loss, because someone wasn't trying to recover, maybe, in your energy. So now you're looking at restlessness. Someone's spying because someone's looking at news. Maybe someone wants to negotiate with the Queen of Swords. There seems to be information and messages. There's a contract going around, but it seems to be someone in a disillusion because they're creating illusions, a fantasy. Why? Because they're exploring the dark side of their thoughts. Okay? But a Queen of Swords has come in unbiased and very unbiased judgment. Now we're looking at justice. You cannot lean too heavily on anyone. It's so dangerous, because now we're looking at completion for the Queen of Swords. She's looking at maybe wholeness, all right, because this is not a whore nest. Someone's spying on the Queen of Swords, someone that's very unbiased. They're coming in with healing, renewal. We're looking at spirituality, we're looking at a fortune, we're looking at a good omen, because now we understand you need to listen to your gut feeling, because someone in your energy wants to recover from a financial loss, but however, they're looking at spiritual poverty. This person is not spiritual. Maybe you have to take time out for yourself and look at maybe your do some self-discovery. Self-discovery. Just forgive the people, things, and places that you gave to. You don't have to forgive that person. Because sometimes, my own opinion, don't let my opinions be forced onto you. For me, it works for me. It allows me to move forward. Because I don't forgive people. Why? Because they find it as an excuse to do it to you again, or to do it to someone else. So I say, no, I don't forgive you. No, you're wishing. Where was your giving? Now you want forgiveness for what you gave to me? I don't think so. I don't think so. I forgive myself for being in your energy. Do you know what I mean? So you move forward and find your own positive changes, find your own closure, okay? Because now it seems like someone is in a position of showing some great unity and wholeness. Maybe the Queen of Swords. There's something as big is happening. Maybe soon, maybe a marriage, maybe a birth, maybe a new job. But something very similar to what is good for your energy, okay? Maybe your efforts are being noticed by someone or people, but you'll soon be reaping the rewards, because what you sow is what you reap, because what you plant in the past by your actions, energy, intentions always catch up with you in the future. Why? Because when you plant your seeds for a flower to grow, it takes how long? Exactly, a good while. How long does it take for a tree to grow? A long while. So what you plant with your seeds, energy, intentions, and actions, guess what? It will catch up to you in your future. So someone's past had too much explored in the dark thoughts, all right? So you got to restore and control your thoughts, because someone's probably looking at resentment. Because now we're looking at the inner strength of maybe the Emperor. Maybe the Emperor is on a mission, all right, and there's no stopping. Or maybe he's looking at the Queen of Swords saying, there's no stopping this person. No stopping. So the problem is that you may be too quick for the Emperor to take action. And maybe they're not planning. They need to look at their gut feeling. So keep that energy flowing, Queen of Swords, all right, or Emperor. Take it as it resonates. But someone's being calculated. Don't trip over anyone on your way up. And that is the beauty of life, because we see it over and over again playing out in front of us. So don't be in an illusion, because it can happen to you. So be careful how you flow your way up, because you don't want to trip over anyone on your way up, all right? So be careful of how others feel on your mission, and don't be too inadequate, or try and maintain a little bit empathetic, a bit empathy. Because someone's very ambitious, very fast talking. We're looking at action orientated person that's very brave. They're driven by success. So now you're looking at defending your beliefs, your truth. Someone's seeking the truth, because we're looking at a situation where the Emperor, you are in control. Your hand works, but you are in control. And your hard work has brought you some great rewards, because what you sow is what you reap. But it seems to be delays and frustrations. The delays came from betrayal and deception. Somebody was being thieving, very dishonest. So when it comes to expansion, maybe a fire sign person or the Queen of Swords, they were looking at maybe there was no control. There's no control in the Queen of Swords, man. There's no stopping. Forget it. Forget it. You can't change the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is here to break generational curse. So now someone's got a very negative phase looking at themselves, you know. This is the starseed, the earth angel, temperance. It's all about balance, harmony, moderation, to bring in new ideas. It needs patience, but someone's looking at delays and frustration in the energy. Someone probably was holding off and somebody was waiting. And when you have this off on waiting, it becomes panic, slowing down. Someone slowed down because they missed that opportunity. There seems to be a lack of energy. Maybe for a fire sign person, because they were resistant to change. Now, someone's probably breaking free of this negative phase, maybe. Take it as it resonates. Because someone is looking at new ideas. They're very curious about the Queen of Swords. Because her alert, she's thirsty for knowledge. And that's air signs. Normally, they're very thirsty for knowledge. Somebody probably wants to negotiate. Because in the feelings, there seems to be a disconnection. Someone's bored. Why? Because they're watching an earth angel online, maybe. Take it as it resonates. Because someone's looking for fulfillment. The Queen of Swords is very fulfilled. So someone feels like they're too quick for the Emperor and there's no controlling this person. There's no controlling. So we're looking at plans. We're looking at motions. We're looking at opportunities ahead. We're looking at maximizing your total potential. Just don't close your heart. The heart is the seat of the soul. Because you have this chance of changing, okay? You can expand your horizon through travel, study, maybe a business. You can learn and play at the same time, you know? So you can reach beyond your comfort zone. Don't stay in a comfort zone, all right? Doors can open, all right? Because now you're not looking at like, not stopping someone's limitation. Someone maybe feels like the Queen of Swords is very courageous, very confident. They feel like she's very ambitious, very fast-thinking person, very action-orientated person. Someone feels like, and that is normally the air signs, very independent, they're pioneers, okay? Sometimes they don't think before they speak. That's what people say. Why? Because they're ahead of people. That's why. Very determined person. We're looking at joy. We're looking at balance. Collective, you can recover from your losses. Just go within yourself and listen to your gut feeling, okay? Just return inwards. Because they're saying the Queen of Swords, she's very balanced, all right? We're probably looking at a divine couple. Or you're looking at a situation where someone's talking to God, or someone's talking to a lawyer, or someone's talking or looking at someone's structure when it comes to maybe a divine feminine or a tarot reader, or someone you feel spiritually connected to. Take it as it resonates. Maybe there's a masculine in their thought. They can be a King of Swords, or some are masculine in their thoughts when it comes to structure, because they were looking at poverty, because someone was looking for recovery, all right? Somebody's looking at improvement, and somebody was on a karmic lesson. So there's a masculine in his thoughts. He's coming in maybe with unemotional, analytical man. He's coming in more balanced, with a balanced judgment maybe. He's giving good advice. He's giving good advice about a fire sign with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person, about the ego, about secrecies. Maybe someone's being more logical and not emotional, and being more realistic about materialism, about obsession. Maybe someone feels like they've been in a betrayal. And someone tried to seize that moment. But someone's got to let go of regret. Or someone has let go of regret, or trying to let go of regret. Maybe an air sign and a fire sign. There seems to be an end of stagnation. There seems to be motivation when it comes to someone's enthusiasm. A Queen of Swords feels behind her back she was deceived. Maybe this person's looking at dishonesty. Maybe someone stole their knowledge or their personal information to do fraud. But they saw this as a positive change. So someone was acting very strategic, and now someone has raw emotions. An earth sign person is exploring the dark side, the dark thoughts. But you better restore that control, my girl. Someone is looking at resentment. Why? Because there's no positive change to someone's recovering from their loss of money. They're going to go into more deeper losses. And this is what the Queen of Swords is using, her intuition. That gives her comfort. She sees the kindness from maybe a soulmate. Write your dreams down, collective. Because when someone goes within, they're looking at their dark thoughts, an earth sign person. We're looking at good ideas, and someone has resentment towards a Queen of Swords because she's got good ideas. And a Cancer person, an earth sign person are looking at greed. Someone's being underpaid because the more money they take is better for them. Why? Because they don't have any inspiration. Someone's very hasty and someone keeps making the same mistakes. Uninspired person. Maybe a water sign person, an earth sign person is having a reality check about their purpose. Because now we're looking at an Aquarius person. When it comes to creativity, about being an alchemist, it's about being the lesson of service to bring heaven on earth, not greed. It's about the skills of the emotions to bring in the peace from within, because what's within is outside of yourself, because what's above is below. So someone has a very good gift, someone's gifted, but at the same time, someone's got the gift of the gab. But you have the willpower, collective, because everyone has a skill and everyone has a talent. Just put it in somewhere that makes you feel comfortable. No, out of your comfort zone. Test yourself. Because someone's got some good direct will, Aquarius person. We look at creativity, the vision, okay, of someone's manifestation. It comes from the heart, because the heart is the seat of the soul, okay? Because now we're looking at wholeness, attainment. We're looking at fulfillment. Because someone's looking at your plans in motion. And they feel like there's more opportunities are ahead of you, Queen of Swords, to maximize your total potential. So now someone's probably looking that you have changed to expand your horizon through maybe your studies. Maybe you could be a business person. I mean, like you've got business studies, like maybe a degree or a master's or a certificate, take it as it resonates. So this is going to make you reach beyond your comfort zone. So keep going, collective, because doors will be opening to, you know, because doors will open if you stop limiting yourself. Because there seems to be an earth sign or a King of Swords or a masculine in their thoughts, very curious, looking at a tarot reader or high priestess or a divine feminine, take it as it resonates. We're looking at spirituality, okay? We're looking at trusting, because the more you tell the truth, the more you trust your inner self. Now, someone's looking maybe at a Queen of Wands, maybe a King of Swords, but someone in a masculine in their thoughts that thinks that a woman's energy is like a Queen of Wands, very courageous, very confident. They like the independence. They love how this person has found themselves, and they love the self-awareness. They love the confidence. They love how this woman, maybe a Queen of Swords, is rediscovering her life and her purpose. So now you know what you want and how to get it. And this is how a masculine in her, these thoughts are looking at maybe a Queen of Swords or a Queen of Wands, or this is just the one person in one. This is about the energy and thoughts, isn't it? Okay. So they like how you stay laser focused and keep that friendly, optimistic. Sometimes you can be a bit masculine, then you can be a bit feminine. I think someone likes how you can maneuver between the two. I think that's why. I think someone thinks you serve yourself very well. That's what someone's thinking. A masculine is thinking of a feminine like this. Take it as it resonates. Emperor. Emperor needs to release the devil. The devil's got raw emotions. Because someone, the devil, someone in their dark energy, someone that has health, to me, health issues, to me, is someone that's not healthy. Health issues, mental health issues still means Your mind's not healthy if you're under betrayal, deception, if you're thieving, if you're being dishonest, if you're being strategic, if you're doing fraud, if you're doing trickery, if you're lying, stealing, cheating, too materialistic. That is mental health issues. It's not healthy. It's not thinking in love. It's not thinking godly. It's not thinking joy. It's not thinking, oh, let everyone get together. Let's create heaven on earth. It's not like that. It's in the dark. All right? It's not in the good. Because remember, when you look at God, it's G-O-O-D, isn't it? All right? Take that extra O out. What do you have? God. God just asks you to be good. All right? Then you got that extra O. All right? You take that extra O. What do you have? Mind, body, heart. Everyone forgets about, no, it's mind, body, soul, isn't it? But everyone forgets about the heart. Because why? The heart is the seat of the soul. So you entwine that for your stability to make the D drive it, the zero, innit? It's like a wheel, drive it. Divine energy, masculine and feminine energy, divine masculine, divine feminine in one. To bring that control away from the gold, oil, diamonds, the devil energy. Do you remember what I said? Gold or diamonds, G-O-D. That brings you into your limited of beliefs, and all that stuff. Ego, secrecy, obsession, cheating, dependency, bondage, voodoo, too much promiscuity, all of that. That is the devil energy. That's the G-O-D. Why? Because someone uses that to do recovery for finances. So now you've got to be in the middle passage. Now someone's in fear because someone feels very overwhelmed when it comes to the devil energy. But it's about balance, man. You got to balance that out. Maybe you're dealing with a King of Wands. Maybe behind the Queen of Swords. She feels like there's betrayal from a King of Wands. She feels like there's a deadlock between them. Thinking before you make a decision, King of Wands, because there seems to be a stagnation about his choices. Maybe he wants to seize the opportunity and let go of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, the devil. Now we're looking at a liar. He's being very deceptive. You can't say you're the Emperor. The Emperor does not lie. The Emperor does not steal. Or no, I'm not saying the Emperor's stealing or the King of Wands. I'm not picking up for no one, bro. I'm going to speak how it is. Lying, being deceitful, and being very prejudiced. Do you understand? Someone that looks out for self-promotion, upside down King of Wands, behind the Queen of Swords back. Do you understand? Now, the Emperor, he doesn't do that. The Emperor does not control. The Emperor does not lie. The Emperor does not steal. The Emperor does not do all that mental health issue stuff. Why? Because his mind needs to be healthy to get downloads from God. Because he controls the kings. He's not allowed to be idolized. He's not to be an idol. He's not allowed to do that. He's meant to be obeyed, but not idolized. That's against God. God is meant to be idolized, man. So now someone's coming with unbiased judgment, and the King of Wands is looking behind this Queen of Swords when it comes to intuition. He was lying, being very deceitful. Being deceitful, man. So maybe he wants to seize that opportunity and let go of regret. He probably regrets now. Probably wants to end that stagnation. Why? Because it's a stagnation. It's a slaggy nation. This king, the Emperor, slaggy nation. But he's looking at maybe stability, structure. She's saying, sort your life out. Sort your lying life out. So now maybe someone is intuitively connected to the Emperor. We're looking at practicality. We're looking at discipline. All right, looking at walking away from people, things, and places that explore the dark thoughts. And we're detaching. We're going into spiritual transformation. Every ending has a new beginning. That's what the Queen of Swords, she's walking forward. Because she understands behind her. Someone is lying about intuition, love, comfort, kindness. Oh yeah, maybe wants to release that belief. All right, bye then. Maybe you want to stay in your lying, deceptive energy, being very prejudiced. Do that, my friend, because someone's letting go. Someone's ending. Every ending has a new beginning. It's about transformations. It's about sudden changes, unexpected upheaval. And now maybe someone's looking, maybe a water sign and an earth sign person. is looking at an Aquarius person, spying, stalking, or the thoughts of a masculine, could be earth sign, and a female. They feel they've missed out an opportunity. They're out of their depth, man. They're out of control. Because this person's just creating their own foundation. They found their own completion, man. They feel at home with themselves. With celebration, life. Life is about being celebrated. You know how hard it is to even push out a child? Tell my children, go and have fun, man. Don't sit in there lost. Go and explore the world. Don't sit in your room. Go and have fun. We're looking at emotions, looking at romances. Go out there and explore, babe. You know what I mean? You learn through travel, through study, you know? This is Earth School. Go and have fun. But just behave yourself while you're doing it. That's all. Because they know me, you know. Oh, do bad outside or not. Let that policeman knock my door. Yes, I'll open and say, who you here for, right? I'll bring you to their room. Oh, yeah. They know what I'm like. I don't enable bad behavior. So now someone has a miss out on a... rewind. Someone feels like they've missed out an opportunity. Okay? But our opportunities missed, though. You know? I think failure always means try again, but in a different way. Life is like an onion. Just unpeel it. Because life is too beautiful. Life is way too beautiful. Maybe someone's got a conflict with an Aquarius person, a Leo person. Looking at fights within his buffoonery friends, an earth sign person, water sign person. The list goes on. Today looking at rows, arguments. Maybe someone's struggling to do their own completion. Missed opportunities. Lots of missed opportunities for a fire sign person. Because he's looking at Aquarius person creating lots of choices, multiple opportunities. Okay, so now someone's picking from their choices, making decisions. Maybe sometimes when you have too many decisions, it's kind of procrastination in our yin and yang. Just come out of that collective. Just focus on your dreams and take one option at a time. Ones you can handle today, ones you can't, leave until you can. But I always say prepare yourself, you know. It's like when I was younger, I wanted to be like a hairdresser. I wanted to be like a... Say you want to be like A, B, C, D, E. Go and try A, B, C, D, E until something feels comfortable for you. It's like a rainbow, isn't it? I think there's a structure called that as well, as I say rainbow. Yeah, there's a structure about that. It's like when you're a certain age, you start doing this and that. Oh, it's called rainbow something. That's good. And I think that's a good structure because that reminded me of me when I was younger. You know, I want to be an architect. I want to be an architect so badly. But my ego got in the way. I went and done a bloody model. I should have stayed as an architect. I love drawing houses and stuff. I don't know if I'm that good anymore. I don't know. But I still draw in my spare time. I'm looking to, like, you know, do me cards one day. But yeah, as I was saying, let me get back to the point. So I wanted to do everything. And I started everything, you know. And then as you get older, you realise, hey, I could take all of that A, B, C, D and make it into one big pot. And then make that one big pot and then unpeel it and make many other opportunities. Because everyone has skills. Everybody has a talent. Everyone, you know. Just keep transitioning into something else until you find that opportunity. Okay? Okay. So now we're looking at ambition. Fast thinking. When you think of something, just do it. Don't hold it. That's one thing. And I see, I don't think of something. I like speed. Something about speed. Something about speed. Now, someone's lying, stealing, cheating. There we go again. Every bloody reading. It's all the same thing, isn't it? Maybe Gemini, masculine, Libra. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. And masculine in their thoughts, maybe. It's just looking at this deception. Because somebody was doing feathering. I know earth sign person. Didn't see that up there. Earth sign as well. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, whatever. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Thieves, man. Underhand businesses, very dishonest people. So you're looking at the danger, looking at a risky biscuit behaviour. Somebody was entertaining their enemies, you know. Somebody's masquerading as a friend. a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, a water sign person, and a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. These group of people act like friends, users, I guess. They're spying. They got a lack of conscience, man. They keep looking at the Emperor, maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person. Because now they're probably looking at strategy when it comes to their resources. Not very flexible, though. I'll tell you that for nothing. Can't be. And now someone's in fear in the air. Maybe someone's unhappy because a Leo person has found this inner strength, the courage. He's looking at behind the Queen of Swords, a very devious little bastard. Or maybe you're dealing with an upside down King of Wands, an Aries person. And then you're looking at the delays for a Leo person. Oh, there's more of you. They're all going to be in fear anyway. All the little rats will be coming out. You remember mouses always grow to rats, don't they? And then these little rats are turned into big rats. Oh, yeah. Dust mice never last too long underneath the carpet. Because when you put things under the carpet too long, it becomes bumpy. Then it becomes uncontrollable. Oh, uncontrollable. You see that? And then you can't, then all your dirty laundry's outside. Something where you've got to just sweep up in the air. It's like being in the house. You meant to take the rubbish bin out. You don't do it for ages. And when you do it, the house stinks. You put it outside. And then you just leave it there. Thinking, oh, do you know what? I can't remember that metaphor for that one. I used to have a very good metaphor for that one about the bin. I've got to put my head back there again. Got to put my head back there again, collective. Right, Tariq? Oh, I'm really sorry, mate. Maybe someone lost a bit of cottony, mate. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, right? Now look at a situation where someone's wasting their time. An Aries person, when it comes to a Leo, Sagittarius person, they're bringing too much delays. Aries, masculine upside down. Waste of time at work with a Leo person. They were just seizing this opportunity. They got to let go, man, of regret of an Aries person, a Libra person, a Gemini person, a Taurus person. It goes on. Please use your intuition, people. Because I feel like 80% of people don't like to be alone. So just with partners, innit? It could be partnership in business or partnership in relationship. Whatever ship you think is a relationship. It could be love ship, manship as just a friendship, family ship, acquaintanceship. There's too many ship going on around there. And there's no organisation. It's like everyone's just like this. A spaghetti junction. There you go. It's like a spaghetti junction. Where's the source? Oh, it's gone off. Why? Because the devil made it. There you go. From his ego. You know, so now an Aries person needs to move forward. Lack of foresight. He's going through out of control, man. People are resistant to change, man. Why? Because I think they have difficulty with this intuition. Maybe it's a group of people. It's a group of people. Too much of you. I'm a Leo. Oh gosh, my cards are just too damn good. Missed opportunity with Aquarius person now. This group of people, that's what they're thinking about behind the Queen of Swords. And the Emperor upright is now like in fear. Why? Because there were two pathways to take. You've got to take the middle passage. Maybe someone's like a business deal or love deal. Depends what sort of ship you are sailing in right now. What's your priority? I don't know what it is. Because someone feels like they made a choice with a Queen of Pentacles upside down. And they feel like it was a regret. There was no feelings. This person got no empathy. When it comes to the feelings, it's the devil, they said. It's the devil. They have a lack of purpose. They're too forceful in the wrong directions. They lack self-control. And really, they're powerless. You know, very aggressive person that creates cohesions. Because this person has a blocked intuition. They're trying to recover from a loss. So now they're acting out. Because it's someone that breaks your heart. That's why. Insensitive person, Queen of Pentacles. She likes unrequited love. She likes pain. It's one of those that if you box it up, oh, he loves me. Yeah, because she's got no feelings, man. It's the devil, isn't it? She can't breathe nothing. No project, no picnic, no nothing. Nothing. And all she wants to do is fight an Aquarius person. To bring self-doubt to a Leo person. And now the Queen of Wands, oh gosh. They're saying the energy of maybe a businesswoman in a Queen of Pentacles energy. When it comes to her energy, all right, It's too much of seduction, lies, or these two women. It could be one woman or two women in one. They lie too much, man. And they look at this emperor. They look for rich men. Yeah, they look for rich men that have stability or growing. Yeah, these people are nasty. These people are nasty. These people are not. These comics are nasty. They use godly words to destroy people. It's like Delilah and Delilah and Jezebel. It's about the strength and leadership. They want influence, isn't it? So they take the strength and then they take the intellect to influence people. That's what Jezebel and Delilah does. So now someone's looking at unexpected changes when it comes to financial disaster at work. Earth sign, Taurus person, there you go. Unexpected changes, financial disaster, looking at bankruptcy. Yep, looking at bankruptcy, mate. Someone's making an investment, maybe in the Queen of Swords, because she's going for a massive change. Now we're looking at what you sow is what you reap. Really, that's the end of the message, really. All right, remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.